Alright, today we're going to be unboxing my new generator. I don't have a generator at the moment, and I honestly don't really need a generator, but I tell you what, I've decided that with the world the way it is right now, when the proverbial poo hits the fan, I want to have a couple of lights on in the house. So I picked up myself this Champion portable generator. It's a dual fuel, so it runs on propane and gasoline. It's got electric start. It's got 10,000 starting watts. That is with gasoline. It's got 9,000 starting watts with the propane. So since I am in the propane business, propane is the way that I'm going to go. So let's get to unboxing this thing. First, I want to point out that according to the box, this box is 221 pounds. So it is heavy, and of course they say team lift. Alright, this box says accessory kit. Here we go. We got the wheels, we got a funnel for the oil, got the propane hookup, some hardware, some brackets, hubcaps, and some oil. So it comes with the oil. Nice. Alright, instruction manual. And, well, I'm going to cut this box apart. I'm careful not to scratch my paint. Alright, over here on this side is the handle. And it looks like we're going to put the wheels on here. So let's do that before we put oil in it. Alright, so let's put the wheels on first. Shake the camera all over. Now, a bag of hardware comes with these big, well, they're going to be the axles. And a couple of pins like this. So we'll take the wheel, put the bolt in there, or the pin in there, through that bracket. That's done. Next one. That's done. Now we're going to put the brackets down here for the front feet. Alright, so these are the feet for the front, and they give us bolts and nuts, so 2 for each one. So let's and we're going to use a 10mm wrench and a 13mm wrench to tighten these bolts up. Alright, the feet are on. Alright, so here's the hubcaps. Gotta have your hubcaps on your generator, you know, otherwise it's not complete. Alright. Alright, so they ship it without oil. And they actually have a tag here that says, hey, no oil in the unit, add oil before starting the first time. So check level as shown. And a little diagram is showing that down here is the dipstick. And when it reads here at the H, this is an L and this is an H, that's when it's full. So they give you this funnel because it's a little tough to get to. They give you the oil. I did not read the instructions to find out how much oil, but I'll fill it till it says full. By the way, this is 10W30 oil. That's what they recommend. Although I'm thinking if this has to run in the winter time, up here in Wisconsin when it gets cold, snowblowers run on 5W30, so might be better to put 5W30 in here. Alright, we're just about halfway done here. I don't know how much it's going to take. Well, I can see just looking down inside that it's going to take more. Alright, let's check it again. We're down about here in the bottle. Oh, I see the battery wires are not connected, understandably. So we can snip those apart. Probably not be in our way so much. But let's put the plug in and then take a reading. Actually looking pretty good. Check one more time here. So well, it is low, so we're gonna keep going. Well, maybe it's gonna take the full bottle. Bottle's almost empty. Oh man, I'm looking inside there and it's looking pretty good. So one more time here with the dipstick. So. Alright. Oh yeah, we're right where we need to be. There's so little left in the bottle, I think I'm going to just put the rest in. And maybe I'm not. We're going to stop right there. So. Alright, that's good. Didn't take quite the whole bottle. Alright, so let's take this cord, cut the cable tie. There we go. And all the batteries connected. Alright, and because I'm going to run this off of propane, down here is the propane connection. So let's get the hose hooked up there. And it is a quick connect. So let's well, they don't want you to get into it easily, do they? There it is. Just as a side note here, here's me pulling and pulling and pulling on this thing. It's a quick connect. So, use it. Smart boy. Yeah, let's get a 20-pound cylinder. Alright, let's hook up the propane. Got a full canister here. Open her up all the way. Make sure everything's tight. Put this knob to the run position. This is propane. This is gasoline. So we're going to go to the propane side. And then put it on choke. Push the button, see what happens. Alright, so it gave it a little cough there. Now let's turn the choke off. Turn the choke back on. Yeah, and there we go. Propane powered. So let's take a closer look at the features on this thing. Alright, so taking a look at the control panel here, we already see that that's a connection for the propane. Up here is a fuel selection, propane versus gasoline, and the start button in the upper left corner there. And then of course here we've got a 240 volt outlet, another 240. I think this is a 30 amp, and this would be like a 50 amp. So the first one, the smaller one, is a twist and lock. And then here we've got a couple of 120s and circuit breakers here. And here is a reset circuit breaker for this one, and reset for this one. As you saw, there's an electric start, so there's the battery here. And the wind is picking up, blowing my stuff around. Got the handle. Here is the exhaust, the muffler, and the engine itself, overhead valve engine. And there's the carburetor and the air filter. So, not sure what that's all about, but maybe I'll look into it sometime. You can manually start this if you need to, and as you can see, it's a 458cc engine. So, again, the Champion dual fuel, 10,000 starting watts on gasoline, 8,000 running watts, 9,000 starting watts on propane, 7,200 running watts on propane. And up here, this is where, of course, you would put your gasoline if you're running gasoline in it. So it's got a gas level indicator. It's kind of nice. And here is instructions on how to start it without words, because we all like pictures, right? Alright, there we are. Hopefully I won't need it, but I'm ready to go. Thanks for watching.